It's Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off select major appliances and save an additional $1,000 when you buy 4 select LG major appliances. Plus, get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5 amp-hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt 20-volt max tool. Get the job done for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/26. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details and qualifying items.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to the podcast where we watch a movie and dare to ask the question, what happens next? We are 3 unpaid interns who have been locked away in a basement somewhere in Hollywood and forced to churn out sequels to movies that nobody asked for. So grab some popcorn and your hard hat to join us on the ground floor of Sequel Factory. I am Roger Hanna.
I'm Jett.
And I'm X.
How's it going?
Doing good,
yeah,
man.
Jett, how's it going?
Yeah, X, how are you?
Jett, how are things?
My situation is uncomplicatedly good.
Well, that's awesome to hear.
If you ever wonder at home whether or not the creators that you enjoy are ever going through things in their lives, the answer is no. They don't exist when you're not observing them.
I've also never wondered that.
Perpetual states of pause between content, yes.
There is a person who creates the things that you consume, but that person is not contained within them. What you're hearing is not me. It is not a person. It is hardly even a facsimile. But it's the only me you'll ever know.
So this episode, we all watched the movie Tag.
A deep psychological sort of contemplative film. A lot to chew on in Tag.
Yeah, the 2018 comedy flick Tag that was directed by Jeff Tomsick. Probably his only feature film from what I've seen. He's mostly known for TV and doing like stand-up specials, like producing stand-up specials. And written by Rob McKittrick, which I wasn't familiar with the name, but he directed Waiting.
Oh.
I'm now not familiar with 2 things that have been said.
You've never seen Waiting?
No, I don't watch anything.
I don't watch.
Avoid it.
I only create. And when I'm not creating, I'm sitting in a chair eating vanilla ice cream.
I kid you not, I took a sponsorship for a chair, but last day. Yesterday is what we call it.
Last day, you said.
Last day.
Holy okay.
I had a great time with the film Tag. It's a Jeremy Renner vehicle, you might say.
That we're going with Okay, he's the one we're gonna. Yeah.
It's a John Hamm vehicle.
Yes, John Hamm.
Yeah. A really good Hannibal Buress vehicle, this one.
Oh, I
really
wish Hannibal Buress was in more things.
He is so freaking funny in this movie. His delivery on every line had me cracking up.
The line that made me laugh the most in this movie, and I'm just gonna say this at the top. I think I hate this movie, but the line that made me
Whoa!
The line that made me laugh the most was from Hannibal Buress when they're like in Jeremy Renner's basement and he's like got the flashlight and he's going over everything and he's like, whoa, he's got this, 5 different hats.
5 different hats.
Yeah, I was like, oh man.
Man, people change. If you ever want like just a time to treat yourself, I think you can find it on Spotify. He has a few of his comedy stand-up on Spotify. They're all
wonderful.
good.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I had a great time with the film. If you're not familiar with Tag, it's based on a true story about this friend group of guys who have been friends since they were kids and have been playing one ongoing game of tag 1 month a year since they were kids. And the movie starts with the whole gang getting back together to try to tag the one player of the game who has never been tagged before, named Jerry, who is Jeremy Renner's character. And he is in context of this, like a crazy, like action flick, Green Hornet Kato star who all these normal guys are trying to touch once.
They definitely kind of play around with, like, obviously you have all these, comedic actors, and then Jeremy Renner. And, like, John Hamm, respect to his comedy chops. Jake Johnson, I've been watching New Girl a lot. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Ed Holmes plays Ed Holmes, and obviously Hannibal Buress, but Jeremy Renner, as I was calling him during the film, because his character's name was confusing for me, goes through this, like, what's the word I want to use? Guy Ritchie, Sherlock Holmes tactic.
Like internal,
the whole, like internal kind of processing what's happening as
Hogan coming in from the left. Bob's in the window, but he's not.
Except it wasn't like that. The way you're describing it, discombobulate would have made more sense. But for some reason, every time he does it, it's not only in the third person, but he's literally describing it like he's reading a passage from a book. Instead of just being like, this is happening right now, he's like, Ed Helms approaches from this direction, and then I grab this table and this and that. Instead of being like Ed Helms
strikes
coming in from
discombobulate.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It, for some reason, it irks me every single time he did it, because I was like, it makes no sense the way it's written. Like, a person wouldn't think like that, even if he was supposed to be like Sherlock Holmesian. Like, who thinks in prose and passages like that? Nobody. It's insane.
Jerry
Get
does.
good. Get to my level.
I did have a question for you folks.
I should try. Yeah.
Okay.
So Ed Holmes' character was, in the very beginning of the movie, it was relayed that he was a doctor of some kind, right?
Dentist. Or a vet. Yeah.
A veterinarian.
Yeah.
Bob Callahan, played by John Hamm, was like a CEO of some kind?
Yeah.
Right?
Insurance. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jake Johnson, who played a character whose name is Randy, but everyone calls him Chili because of his last name, Chiliano. He's like a stay-at-home pothead with his father.
Yeah.
Well, as someone who lives in Denver, I can tell you that's most of the people here.
Oh, absolutely.
Where's your confusion coming from, bud?
I don't know what Jeremy Renner's character did for a living.
I think that's part of it. He's a mystery because he keeps everyone at an arm's length.
I must have
trying to not get tagged.
The overall
No,
joke.
because the scene where Ed Helms dresses up as an elderly woman, you see a big banner for Jeremy Renner's fitness company.
Yeah, he like owns a gym at least.
Oh, they even say his gym. I thought that was just the gym he goes to.
He was on his face was on a sign.
And then they go to his gym to interrogate one of his employees. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm with it now. I don't know about Hannibal Buress. I think he's married, but he's worried about his wife cheating on him.
Yeah, this is they don't delve too much into the black guy, huh?
No, not at all, really.
Which, at the end of the movie, when they show clips of the actual guys, all white, all old white
all
dudes.
white
white guys.
They had to add
white guys.
one diverse guy in for the movie.
I'm going to go ahead and say it at the top here. We probably shouldn't call the sequel All White Guys Chase Each Other.
Unless we call it All White Guys Chase Each Other.
Could be.
Gonna have to. I don't know if we're allowed to veto anything.
Say yes, Roger. First rule of improv.
No.
I'm just taking your energy and the thing that you really want to do.
Oh.
I'm just taking the passionate thing that you're adding to the scene that you love and supporting it.
Have exclusively denied this thing.
I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just saying yes.
Yes, it's a bad idea.
We'll see where things lead.
Sure.
You won't believe the lengths these boys will go to tag each other. They're dressing up in costumes. They're sneaking around. They are telling lies to one another. And really, you might say, taking it too far. And the ultimate kind of place the film goes is that none of them even know Jerry. You know, Jeremy Renner's character. Because he kind of has gotten so obsessed with the idea of trying to win and be the best and never get tagged that he's lost the plot of the game as a way to keep all of these guys together and seeing each other throughout their adulthood.
Well, he also says at the end, he's like, I don't know, you guys just always seem closer than you were with me, you know? And then, yeah, they kind of delve into what you just said verbatim.
Yeah,
yeah.
And you know what? I remember watching this movie when it came out back in 2018, and I didn't remember why I didn't like, because I suggested this movie, but in the back of my head, I was like, I don't remember that movie being very good. And I can't remember why I didn't like it. I completely forgot about the bummer ending until I started watching it, and I was like, oh, wait, yeah, that's right. One of these guys, Twist, has cancer.
I didn't see it as a bummer ending at all. I thought it was really heartwarming.
So there's
Well,
a
yes,
heartfelt
it's supposed
sense
to be,
it.
right? Yeah, they all start like, they all come together at the end, and they're like, oh, this was the true meaning of the game. And they play like a heartfelt game of tag in a
and
hospital.
they really just start playing like classic tag, not this like big espionage set of mind games.
Which completely kind of undermines the whole Hoagie being like, yeah, I'm probably going to be dead in a few months, so
hey,
we'll see what happens
enjoy
from
the
here.
life you have.
Which begs the question, if we go through with this sequel, who is it going to follow the same guys? Is there going to be another group of friends somewhere on the other side of the planet that's been doing this too, and the Wall Street Journal just focused on the white guys? Or like, what would be going on in the sequel?
Okay,
I've got an idea.
Okay, so Jett has this weird kind of giggle going on, and it's made me immediately worried. We're gonna go ahead and let him kind of run with an idea, and if at any point we need to stop him, I'll just shut off the recording.
Let me ask, Roger, do you have any ideas?
I have one idea.
Do you want, because I'm feeling pretty strong about mine. I think it's pretty good.
X, do you have anything?
Roger, I never have ideas for the show.
Okay.
I just come on to yes and.
No, you got it.
Do you want me to do mine first? And we can see, okay, on a scale of like
4. It's a 4. My idea's a 4.
Okay.
I'll do mine first.
Yeah, let's
do yours first. And honestly, I want to see if we end up going with anything like mine. I want to try to integrate whatever you say. I want to try to integrate as much as possible into whatever I'm going to say.
Okay. So a plot point of the first film is that Bob Callahan is getting interviewed for his company by Rebecca Crosby, who is a journalist for help me,
Washington
no,
Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal. Yeah.
Now, my first idea was when that's published, everyone is inspired by this amazing group and their dedication to a single game. And, Hoagie, his last wish was just to keep the game going. Now, I was going to turn it into a international, global competition that is televised with hundreds and hundreds of players.
Okay.
So kind of
my
like Squid
idea.
Game, huh?
That's where I started.
Okay.
And then I kept going. Okay. So, I took it, I thought of it like, if this actually became a worldwide phenomenon, right? Like, what perhaps could happen? Because I think that's inherent, right? That didn't happen in the real world. In the real world, the Wall Street Journal article went, and everyone's like, huh, neat. And then we went back to our phones.
Well, yeah, but in the movie, there was also a black guy.
And that's what would have changed everything. So...
He's the linchpin.
He's the linchpin that makes it all work. Because without him, everyone looks at it and goes, that's just a bunch of white guys chasing each other. But with Hannibal Buress there, they go, that's tag,
now
baby.
This is a game.
So, it becomes a worldwide phenomenon. But of course, for this to be like... You would need, like, organization for it to be, like, a big thing. And, like, where's the money to be made, right? You could maybe make a reality show, but that might undercut things because people could, like, stream snipe and watch what's going on with the other players if it's live, which maybe could be its own thing. I think to actually try to make it a single global game would be really hard, especially because it's like, how do you do it's, right? So my thought was, communities start popping up all over the world. A lot of people start their own games of tag with their friend groups, and it starts to become a global phenomenon, but not with one single game.
Okay.
Then, a businessman, a mogul, a startup, an indie startup business mogul, who we should give a name to right now. What's this guy's name? Chad what? Roger?
Chadson.
Sorry, X, what did you say?
Chadson.
Chadson.
Hate that. Roger, you give a last name.
I'm gonna play off of a real person. I'm gonna call him Chad Monster Mouth.
Okay, Chadson Monster Mouth. The Chadson
Perfect.
is in quotes.
Yeah.
A tech startup guy who starts an app called probably just Tag, maybe Tag app. Let's say Tag app, because that's going to make it easier.
What about TAGR?
Tagger, gross.
Yeah, that's
Love
awful.
it. He starts the app Tagger, which is a centralized place within which you can hold and organize your own tag games. You can join in other people's tag games. It's basically like any multiplayer thing with a lobby, or like a Pokemon Go, right? The exact mechanics of Tagger, I don't know. But it starts out pretty open-ended, builds a lot of market share. A lot of people start hosting their games on Tagger, right? So you can have big games, but you can keep track of who's it. You know, like maybe there's a proximity thing where if you're near whoever's it, and then they tag you, right? Like a pop-up notification will come and it's like, did you get tagged? Are you it? And you like opt in, whatever, right? Or maybe you like tap your phones together to confirm, you know, that you were tagged, right? And this starts to spread, this starts to get popular. This is what becomes the worldwide tag revolution. Everyone's on Tagger, everyone's playing tag all day throughout their daily lives. It's everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Our main guys, maybe you're not even into, maybe some of them are in on it, some of them aren't. They're still playing their original game.
Listen, Chili's the host of this show, or whatever it is. Like, if there's a contest,
ain't even a show,
like a competition,
it's just a game, right? It's like Uber. Maybe there's like a leaderboard, you know, worldwide leaderboard. That doesn't matter too much.
Okay.
But like, I feel like Anna, who is Hogan's wife, is probably way too into Tagger. You know, Lou, the guy from the bar who wanted to join in the game, he's way too into Tagger. Hogan might be dead. Maybe he survived. You know, maybe it was the tag that allowed him to lower his stress levels and survive chemo. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. It just depends on whether or not we can get Ed Helms in the film. And if we can't, we just put some different guy there.
But we agree that Jeremy Renner's not returning, right?
Oh, Jeremy Renner's returning.
Okay, all right. I mean,
he's got to be.
It's going to be most of the budget, I feel, but...
Oh, yes.
Well, what I want to know is, was this original movie was based on a true story, right?
Yeah.
Was the cancer plot actually part of the true story? Or
that's a good question.
It's a good question. Sad question.
I mean, clearly all the 5 characters in this movie aren't based on the real guys, because there was like 12 of them in real life. So, yeah, maybe it wouldn't be in poor taste to bring Hoagie back. But I think if Hoagie was still alive, there wouldn't be the possibility for this to become an app. So I think Hoagie's gone.
Yeah, I think Hoagie's gonna die.
Maybe it was his death, and maybe like the game has kind of fallen off after that. And they haven't really been playing, and some of them are getting in on the app. And maybe they're like, hey, we can't stay in mourning here. Like, we have to like, you know, move on and like, you know, live our lives and keep being friends. It's what Hoagie would have wanted. Why? And maybe this is, you know, maybe this is like first quarter, right? Is all of this. First quarter ends with the main group. They're all on the app, right? And they're kind of exploring. Right as they all get onto the app, a news story pops up about a glitch in the Tagger app that is beginning to spread. An update was forced to everyone's phones, and now when you gain its status, there is no way to remove it status from your profile.
So there's multiple it's at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And thus begins a worldwide global game of Tag Infection, which is the name of the frickin' movie.
Tag: infection?
That's right, as our main gang becomes the only people to not be it, as they are trying to run away from and escape the entire world trying to get them. And in this, they seek out Jerry.
The whole time, the entire planet's looking for Jerry.
They're looking for all of them, but they need Jerry to help them. I that's exactly where I was gonna go once you started saying all this. But I'm imagining a scene now. They're like, oh man, this is bad. We need Jerry to help us.
Yeah.
There has to be some kind of incentive, though. Oh, I'll tell you where he is in a second. But there has to be some kind of incentive for them to actually want to play the game. And maybe it's just Hoagie's memory, right? Like,
yeah, I think they've been mourning for too long. They're losing sort of connections, and they want to get back into it. But it feels a little bit easier to do that with the app. You know, Anna's already into the app.
Right.
And she's doing it to, like, try to, you know, move on and live on from Hoagie's death. And so she's just, like, obsessed with it.
Okay, so they're all in. They're going to play this they're going to play this game through. And they decide, like, we need Jerry because Jerry's the one who's going to help us, like, get through this. And where is Jerry? Why, he's accepting the Medal of Freedom from the President of the United States. All this to set up that once they're at the ceremony, they manage to get on the list, and Jeremy Renner's standing up there waiting to be, you know, get his medal. The president approaches with the medal, and that's when he realizes that the president is in on the game, and he pulls a Jerry.
Out to shake his hand.
Yeah, and then he pulls a Jerry, he averts the touch, and then the Secret Service, he realizes, is also in on the game. So now he has to escape the Secret Service.
And they're all, like, jump on him, and he's fighting off the Secret Service, has to, like, fully body the president off of the podium. And then all of the other guys who arrived at the ceremony just now, like, get in there to offer aid. And they're like, Jerry, get in the car.
Yeah, and then they escape the White House, and now they gotta figure out where to go from there. From here, though, it seems like it's gonna turn into like a zombie kind of.
Yes,
very similar.
That is a bit of the pastiche.
Yeah,
that is a bit of a pastiche we can do. Yeah, I do like the idea of them getting slowly taken out, and then every single time the rest of the world sort of like gets one of them, like the strategies of all the other players like go up exponentially because they have one of the OGs helping them out.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, absolutely.
And so they're having to like fight the mind games of their own people, and only Jerry is able to sort of.
Well, Jerry has to pass on this knowledge to the other guys.
Yes, he shows him his ways. He teaches them all his techniques.
But in the end, it's not his techniques that works for them. It's just their love for the game of tag, right? And I think, personally, Jerry doesn't make it all the way through. He gets tagged eventually.
Oh, sure.
In like a very dramatic kind of moment where they're all trying to escape and he sacrifices himself.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Kevin, Hannibal Burr's character, should be the one to win the game.
I agree.
Because they didn't give him a whole lot of anything to do in that movie.
Yeah. No. I would love to put him sort of front and center.
Yeah. But yeah, we just got to figure out what the big set piece, like the big climactic moment. Because like in the original movie, they're in the AA meeting, right? And they're like running through the church, and they plan for any sort of scenario except what played out. But we need something much bigger than that this time on a global scale. What? Nakatomi Plaza? Is that what you just said?
That is what I said, but I was thinking of the movie The Raid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't thinking of Die Hard. I was thinking of the movie Raid, but there's The Raid.
The Raid Redemption.
Where?
Yeah, it's the name of the first movie. Is The Raid Redemption.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're learning so much.
Jett, have you never seen The Raid?
I haven't.
Oh my god.
I don't watch.
It already has a sequel, so we can't even put
Yeah,
it in
no,
this
we can't do
movie,
that.
or in this podcast, but
I have an idea. Is that just like, is that where Die Hard is set?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I love
Well,
that.
that's-
that is
That
a
is literally the
fantastic
name
place.
of the company that Die Hard, from Die Hard. The actual building is the Fox headquarters, or at least I guess it was the Fox
I don't think it
headquarters.
is anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there now.
I think I have an idea. I think by the time you're approaching like the final act of the film, I think they're all like they're very desirable because they're like celebrities, like they started this whole thing, but like other people are still all around the world who haven't been caught yet. And towards the end, like they're like watching it tick down as they're like hunkered in a bunker, and they find that like the last person just dropped off, except for like the last few people who are left, which is, I don't know, maybe by this point, probably Anna and Hannibal Buress, maybe Jerry. I think Jerry probably only loses and sacrifices himself like in the final act in the fourth quarter, right? During the big set piece.
Sure.
I think Anna and Sable and Jerry are looking at the list of people who are left, and the only person other than them who's still out of the game is Chadson Monstermouth. They're like, that seems
I forgot about him.
improbable. Like, and they start to put it together, and Jerry sort of has a brain blast about all of the stuff that they've encountered throughout the movie, and realizes, oh my god, this isn't a glitch at all. This was an intentional update. What's going on? So they go to you say Nakatomi. What is the building?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the building? What's the building called? Tell me the building.
Nakatomi?
Nakatomi. They go to Nakatomi Plaza to hunt down Chadson Monstermouth and find out what the deal is. And perhaps learn an evil plan? Because I think...
Who is Chadson Monstermouth?
He's the CEO.
No,
he
but who
runs the Tagger app?
Who is he in relation to our main group?
I don't think they know him at all.
I think they should.
Unless...
I think there should be some kind of emotional like tie,
Oh,
and probably a kid from their
actually...
childhood who like was never allowed to play with them. Like he tried, but they were like,
sort of
no.
a syndrome situation.
It's the bartender.
Yeah. Oh, it's Lou. They had no idea who it was, and then Lou just slowly comes out with a slow clap and is like, "It was me all along." But he hired an actor to be the face of the
Of
app
course.
because he can't
Yeah.
let the guys know.
He's like,
Kind
you
of a
figured
Mandarin
it out.
situation.
Yes.
Chadson Monstermouth can't be tagged because there is no Chadson Monstermouth. Well done, boys. But unfortunately, you're too late. The building is surrounded, and once you're all it...
Oh, the point of him doing this update is that finally there will be a winner of the game tag.
Yes.
A
Me.
single
Yeah,
winner.
him. Yeah.
Me against the whole world.
I just gotta put something out here real quick. It is Nakatomi in the Die Hard movie, but the actual building is just the Fox Plaza.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we call it the Nakatomi Plaza because this is set in the same universe as Die Hard, of course.
Oh.
Bruce Willis is a part of the movie. There's going to be some CGI, obviously.
Honestly, you know what? No. As they are going up to confront Chadson before they know who he is, Bruce Willis comes out of the crowd and tags Jeremy Renner. And that's how Jerry goes down.
Bruce Willis comes out of a vent, gets Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, and it is John McClane.
It's wild that they didn't mention any of the crazy shit John McClane did in his career in the original movie, but
yeah,
you know, this will be the moment they'll be like, "Oh my God, was that John McClane, the guy who freed Nakatomi Tower and
who
saved
40 years ago
saved Washington D.C. from those cyber domestic terrorists?"
And he solved that water puzzle in the park or whatever.
And it would be Hannibal Buress, who has like an encyclopedic knowledge of everything John McClane has done.
Of course it would. Oh man.
But yeah, they get up to the top and they confront Lou, the barman, who they wouldn't let play with them. And I think, how do you get this how do you get this theme across? Because I think ultimately, like, as they're like, everyone is encroaching, and Jerry's coming in, and they're all like, no, it's Lou, like, this is all a scheme, it's all a trick. And Jerry's just like, sorry boys, the rules are the rules, I have to tag you.
Oh, then the tables are turned. The turntables.
Yes. And I think they all realize as they are running around, like on the roof of this building, like people are swarming up. There are like people climbing up the sides of the building
World
with
War
suction
Z,
cups.
but tag.
Yes, it is absolutely absurd. And then they realize, and I don't know exactly how maybe they realize this, but I think they realize, like, wait, this isn't our game. This is not in the spirit of it. This is not friendship. This is an app. This app is making money. It's got advertisements on it. Like what are you gonna do, Lou, when all of this is over? I was just like, well, I'll monetize it. You can pay to lose your it stats, and it'll turn into a whole pay-to-play thing. Or maybe they'll do seasons, and he's got this whole business plan. It's just like, this isn't in the spirit of tag, man. Like,
what if the end of the movie was them just collectively uninstalling the app, and Lou, like, falls to his knees, and then everyone around is like, wait a minute, this was all a scam, so this guy could be considered the tag champion? No way!
Yeah, it's like, he can't win if none of us are playing his game.
There you go.
And we don't have to. Tag was never about this.
I mean, that is a good point. Tag is never about winning.
No.
It's just about not losing.
What if Hannibal Buress wins? Because, I mean, one, he's the last one to be touched, if at all. But also, because he still uses a flip phone, so he never had the app to begin
He
with.
never had the app the whole time.
Yeah.
No one ever asked him to download the app.
Yeah, so he's just
like, wait, you guys were playing on your phones?
he was out of the loop to begin with. And then, he gives like this whole speech, this anti-capitalist rhetoric about how human beings just need connection. And then Lou is just kind of like, just shrugs it off and is like, nah, tags him right in the chest. But he doesn't hear the notification ping, and he keeps tagging him. And he's like, what? And Hannibal Buress is like, what are you doing, man? And he's just like, you're it. Like, why isn't your app going off? And he's like, app? He's like, yeah, the app we've all been using to play this game. He's just like, oh man, I still have a flip phone. I don't like Apple or Android.
He has a Razor.
Yeah, he's like, I've had the same phone since 2006. Yeah.
That's so frickin' funny.
Guys, I think we did it too fast. We
did it so fast.
I think we made a good movie too fast.
Yeah, it's only been about half an hour.
What if? Okay, I'm having a second idea. Obviously,
let's put some set pieces in here to kind of
either that or we plan out Tag 3, Freeze Tag, which takes place in the Earth's second ice age.
Yeah, they need something to do, right?
Yeah.
We should just pitch premises for the increasingly absurd Tag cinematic universe.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be on par with the Fast and the Furious, but it's all gonna be Tag.
Yeah, we're gonna have 11 of these sons of bitches.
Yep.
What are some different game modes for Tag?
I have a horror movie idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on to the other ideas, what's the closing scene of our sequel?
Oh yeah, after they're like, nah, this is freaking stupid. We don't need this app. We don't need to play by his rules. Like, this is about friendship. Are we gonna let our friendship be commoditized and owned by an app? Like, does everything have to be an app? Can't we just go outside and run around?
And touch grass, right? Yeah.
Like, we're playing kids games like adults when we should be playing them like kids.
Here, I got it. And, the way the original movie ends is them playing that game of tag in the hospital. But very rudely, They don't include any of the staff or any of the grieving people waiting in the waiting room or anything.
That's true.
It's just among themselves. So what if instead they start playing tag, the same way. They start tagging each other, and it's just like the ending to Us with all the
like arms
the
around
clone
the world.
Yeah. And so it just people just keep tagging each other, and it just keeps going. And we just see as this game of tag revolves around the world of people just randomly tagging strangers and strangers getting into it. It literally brings the world together.
Yeah, because now it's not based on who has an app or who can keep up with what's what. It's just, if you get tagged, you're it, and then you have fun with other humans,
Right.
No matter who you are, no matter who they are.
Sorry, the phrase "have fun with humans" is the most robotic thing you've ever said.
We've established I'm a human being with normal emotions. I've eaten food and enjoyed it often. I listened to a song.
Is that true? I'm not sure I've ever seen you eat food.
Listen to a song.
Every time we've been around each other and there was food involved, it was like adhesively sprayed for like a movie set. So I don't know. I don't know if I believe you.
You guys don't use the spray?
No, we don't eat the
It adds
adhesive
flavor,
spray.
huh? Yeah.
A castor oil solution that helps it go down smooth
I
without
like
getting
the
gunked up in any
tackiness
of your
of it.
hard edges.
Okay. What else do we got? Roger, I believe you were gonna dive into something there.
So, but mine was just gonna be, if we take this in a somewhat different direction, where this is now a government mandated game, and
Like a national holiday.
Well, kind of a holiday, but we're running out of resources, and every May, there is one person from every city who is sacrificed and turned into biofuel.
Jesus, and it's whoever loses.
Right,
Tag.
right. Whoever is
The final
it
person to
at
be
the
it.
end of May. But the
we're
horror
trying
aspect comes from you don't know who is it until you've been
Right.
tagged. So everyone's an enemy, right? You're walking down
John
the street.
Carpenter's The Tag.
The tag, right?
Or John Carpenter's The It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole
And we get him
punchline
to direct it.
to this whole thing was the movie would be called It, and
Yeah.
uh,
Now, for a second, it sounded like you were going with like a battle royale.
so Battle Royale. Sorry, Battle Royale, the movie or the theme?
The concept.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
My third idea was that we choose a completely different game like hide and seek.
Oh.
But whoever's it in hide and seek has their eyes removed, so they can't.
Oh my!
Oh,
Wow!
Hey, we're going to the extremes here. So
That's
making it
true.
more sinister.
what's another childhood game?
There's flashlight tag. Laser tag.
Laser tag.
Robots
says-
from the future come back in time to tag people's parents before they were ever born, making their kids retroactively it.
Huh.
It would work.
Thank you for
Now,
telling
this
us
is-
that.
This is movie number 5 in the saga of tag. Oh man, I'm trying to think of other. I didn't have friends growing up. I didn't play any of these
Oh,
games.
no.
Y'all didn't play any neighborhood shenanigan games in Puerto Rico?
No, we did in Florida though.
Did you do Foursquare?
Yeah, I think in elementary school. Yeah.
That would be a tough one to make into a sort of spy espionage flick.
Sure. I mean, they did make an action film out of what was that movie called? Battleship.
Battleship, yeah.
But that also had aliens and
Sort of a Milton Bradley vehicle.
it was more of like a sci-fi fabrication of the Battle of Los Angeles, the actual event,
Yeah.
Which I think there was also another movie called
The Battle of Los Angeles.
Battle of Los Angeles that came out around the same time, right?
Yeah. Bad time to live in Los Angeles.
Right now?
Ever.
Okay, so it's agreed we'll avoid Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean,
wait, aren't we trapped in a basement?
We are trapped in a basement.
Right
Here's the thing: it's a fireproof basement.
Yeah. We don't know what the world above looks like.
It's been 38, 39 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're in like that Severance office where if we do leave, we don't know it. All we know are these four walls.
This narrative. But here's the thing: we do gain our freedom if we come up with a good enough sequel.
Yeah, if one of these
we
actually
already
gets
did
made,
with Ruse on a Cruise.
Ruse on a Cruise was pretty good.
That was our best, and I hate to say it, I don't know if we're gonna get any better.
Was it our best? I really love Droppo's Folly.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Against the Martians
yes.
sequel.
Yeah.
That episode going well is the only reason I'm still here. If it was
true.
based on my behavior in the subsequent episodes, I'd be dead on the floor.
If anyone listening has not listened to that episode, it is one of the funnest that we've done.
Absolutely.
One of the most fun. There we go.
Can I be honest with you, boys?
What?
Since we've got some time here at the end of the program.
Yeah?
I haven't listened to any of the episodes of this show.
Oh,
That's
well,
fine.
I mean, you were a part of them.
I lived it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how most podcasters live. They record and they don't go back and listen. I listen to these episodes 50 times because I edit all of them.
Right.
Yeah. I have no idea how good your editing is. I
great.
don't know if you managed to get the last episode down to an hour.
Yeah.
Well, the real je ne sais quoi is the music and the sound effects that he adds afterward.
Oh.
Don't promise that, Roger.
The immersive soundscapes, stereo, sonic field.
I don't have enough time in
It's
my
a real
life to
audio
do all of
bath
this.
at the end of the day.
You really feel like you're in Santa Claus Against the Martians.
Mm-hmm. You are in
Conquers the
space.
Martians.
You
That's what
hear
that
the
movie is
sleigh bells.
called.
You feel the reindeer. You taste the Christmas.
You
Oh,
taste
man.
everything. If it's on screen, you're tasting it.
That's a threat.
Roger, I think at some point we might have to revisit some of our favorite flicks from before we brought Jett on, because I'd really love to have Jett on. I'd really love to have Jett watch Bingo, the one with the dog.
Yeah, we could do a Jett cut of some of our older stuff.
Yeah, Bingo, and then Mandroid. Oh my god, I love Mandroid so much.
Love. I would happily watch Mandroid again.
We got to continue it. We got to keep the franchise
something to consider.
Revisit the old hits.
Well, yeah, okay. I guess let's wrap this up real quick before we do, though. How do you guys feel about watching The Social Network for the next episode?
Yeah. So it was so funny. Whenever I realized that Tag was based on a true story, I was like, "Oh man, I thought The Social Network was going to be our first true story." But yeah,
well, true in quotations.
I mean, all stories are true. It's a story.
To do The Social Network. Because, I mean, I just love good fiction, you know? Like, I love it when people are able to, like, come up with really, like, fundamentally broken people and just, like, sort of get in the heads of those maniacs.
Those crazy
and just
millionaires.
lean into it and just, like, take it wherever their sick, twisted brains would go.
Probably somewhere impossible and, like, not at all based in reality.
Into worlds we can't imagine. And I'm excited to try to sort of inhabit that character.
That is the fun
again.
of fiction, really.
Of what is the main character in that movie?
Max Grackerbarg?
Zark
yeah, that sounds
Muckerberg.
right.
X, I like yours more.
Zark Muckerberg?
Yes.
I just can't wait to explore
Zark Brackencrack.
Where Zark where Fark Muckerberg
Whoa, be careful.
Sort of goes next.
We've never heard you curse on this show, and that was close.
piss.
Roger, you must have missed it last week because he surely did.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Did I get one in there?
Yep. You want me to edit it out?
You can. I don't care. I'm sort of I'm experimenting with that
being a little edgy,
human pastime. I mean, a pastime that we all might do.
Fair. Well, okay, let's wrap this up.
All right.
We finished way too early, and we went off the rails there at the end.
Yeah, we really got to come up with some like real stinker ideas to toss in the front end.
Yeah, we should. I'll do that next. I thought up the one idea.
Yeah, Jett, your
tag infection.
Your homework for 2 weeks from now is get worse.
I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about with The Social Network.
Yeah.
The Oscar snubbed dramatic masterpiece about a totally fictional character.
Very fake.
Wonderful, an amazing work of fiction.
Very imaginary. Very Mickey Mouse.
Sort of holding up a sort of black mirror to reality and saying, this is what could be if we were all, had lower standards for how we spend our time.
I've never seen it myself. Are there any cameos from like Disney or?
Oh, yeah, Mickey's in there.
Cool.
Mickey's in there, yeah.
Full frontal nudity.
Full frontal Mickey, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you see the full Mickey.
Wow. I hate this joke, actually.
Okay, all
right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Let's see. Let's do some plugs real quick. X and I have another podcast that we recorded earlier today. It is called Pair O Normal Dudes. We kind of just we as two very regular people read some supernatural stories online, and it gets a little kooky that way. Jett, what do you got going on?
Just check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jett Kuso, JETTKUSO, for a wonderful time.
Awesome.
You'll love it.
Peyton Petkus makes our music. He's always done good stuff. He's been very busy with school lately, so I haven't kept in contact with him, especially since the TikTok ban and unban. But yeah, thank you.
It's going well.
It's definitely a. I wish it was a fictional movie. Thank you, Peyton, for all of your hard work. And I am also a part of another podcast with a good friend of ours named Ethan Powell. It is called The Dirty 22. That is the dirty, the number 20, and the word 2 as in TOO. And I guess...
And hey, it's a weird world out there. Stuff's going rough, so stay safe.
Yeah, keep a positive mindset.
Take care of the people that you love. Focus on community. That's really the true meaning of tag, is focus on the things that can bring us closer to each other and get us through tough times.
This isn't a bad bit you're doing. I thought it was going to be bad, but it's actually pretty good.
No. Play games with the people that you love.
Yeah.
The AI is learning, Roger. Be on edge.
Is what I would say.
With that said, we'll link to Jett's YouTube channel and our other podcasts in the description. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks to go over The Social Network and see what the hell we could possibly come up with for that. So we'll see you guys next time on Sequel Factory for part 2.
The sequel
continued.